Hi everyone, yeah, what's up? Yes, my name is Esredu, and I'm welcoming you back to my channel. We are back with our reaction videos for the content we do create, and today, I'm here to serve you with another beautiful piece from Kirk. It is captioned as, Jesus returns to the base Kirk. Bro! What do you mean by that? Well, I don't really know what to expect, ladies and gentlemen, but please sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this piece to the fullest. Let's go!
Are you supposed to be Jesus? Is that your whole thing?
I am Jesus. Thank you, everybody.
That's awfully heretical, but okay.
Oh.
Well, I heard you kept saying my name, so I wanted to show up. You know,
Okay.
I'm busy trying to save the planet from this apocalypse going on. You know what I mean? Jesus H. Christ, but you can just call me Josh. All right, why don't you ask me the questions? I'm sure you have plenty of them.
Okay, what's the Hebrew word for father?
Man, you know, let me tell you something. Abba.
I'm sorry?
Abba.
That's the Greek word for father.
Yeah, Greek, you know, whatever. Point I'm trying to say is this,
Yeah,
man.
you don't even make a good Jesus.
Whatever.
What language did Jesus speak?
Aramaic.
Okay, tell me one thing
But
in
you have
Aramaic.
to understand, man, I have to come here to speak to you now. You don't speak Aramaic, otherwise you and me would be speaking Aramaic.
Oh, okay,
I have to
right.
speak this kind of dumbed down stuff for
The
you.
enemy has come to lie, steal, cheat, and destroy. What did Jesus say?
I said love your neighbor.
Wrong. The
And
enemy
how
has
is that
come to- hold
working
on.
out, by the way?
The enemy has come to lie,
I'm pretty sure I
steal...
said love
hold
your
on a
neighbor,
second. You're not
love
even a good
God,
Jesus. It's one of the most.
and love
It's one of the
yourself.
most popular verses in the Bible. John 10:10. The enemy has come
I
to
didn't
lie,
write the
steal, steal,
Bible.
and destroy.
Who wrote that thing anyways?
I have
I did
come
not
to
write
give
the
life and
Bible.
life more abundantly. Okay, so you don't even know the scriptures and you're pretending to be Jesus. But tell me why you're here.
I am Jesus, and I didn't write the scriptures. I lived them. And the
But you
main
can't
thing
even
I want
remember
to
what
tell
you
you is
said?
this: I said love your neighbor and love everybody. That's
Yeah.
something that you guys really need to figure
Well,
out.
hold on a
And I
second.
know I got some of my fan club
Let's
here.
hold on
with
a
the-
second. Hold
First,
on. What are those two verses?
My name was
Love your
Yeshua. Let's get
love your
skipping.
neighbor as yourself. Where is that in the Bible?
I don't know. I didn't write it.
Leviticus 19. Hold on.
I didn't write the Bible.
I thought you're Jesus.
I'm
You-
Jesus.
You know
it's
the Torah,
about
right?
me, not by me.
Hold on a
Look,
second.
The point is this, my
Hold on.
friend.
Jesus,
I said love
Jesus
your
was
neighbor and love
you're
everybody. I don't
backpedaling so
know
fast because you don't
no,
even know
no,
the Torah
I'm
as
saying
a
the
pretend
same
Jesus.
thing I was saying
Hold
the
on a
first
second.
time. You see, nobody believed me the first time I was here, and then you fucking crucified me. I was just trying to say this, man. Love everybody. Love your neighbor. Stop killing everybody.
But you don't even know
and
the verse.
Genocides are bad. How about that? You
Yeah,
want to put that in the Bible? You can add that
I
as
agree.
well.
So, okay, so you want to talk
stop
about
killing people who are just sitting there. That would be probably
are you
a good
trying
idea.
to connect with Israel Hamas? Is that your thing?
Pretty
or-
much the whole world
Okay.
at this point. We got a lot of issues. Kendrick, Drake, and what else is going on around here? Look,
Okay, so
I will
wait,
say
hold on.
this: they
But-
not like us, and this is pretty obvious. But I will. The point I'm trying to make to you. What was your name again? Charlie? Chadley?
I thought you're Jesus. You know everything, man.
Chadwick? No, man, I'm too busy. I got an actual job to
Oh
do.
yeah, so you believe in a God
if
who's
I-
too
if-
busy,
if,
not
if I were
not an
like you, I'd be able to kind of
omnipotent
sit
God,
here
yeah.
and pretend that
You're the
important.
worst Jesus
But
I've ever seen,
I'm the
like-
only Jesus, and I will
You're
say
the
this:
only Jesus,
I am
right.
the only one. Matter of fact, and I live in all of you, and thank you for making time for me. By the way, it's been a while. Look. I would say this: if you really are a fan of mine and you're in my fan club, just be a nicer person, man.
Well,
Just
where does it say to be nice in the Bible?
It's pretty much all over
No,
there.
hold on,
That was kind of
what
the
does the
point.
word nice mean in Latin?
The point I was trying to
It means
make
ignoramus. Where
is
does it
to
say?
love.
Wait, in the
Love.
Can you tell me the 10
Amor.
Commandments?
How about
Let's go
amor?
through the 10 Commandments. Want to do it together? Since you're Jesus, let's go.
Right.
What are they?
Don't be an asshole. Number one.
Okay, hold on.
How about number 1
hold
through
on.
10? Don't be an asshole.
Wait,
That
hold
would
on.
be a
No,
great
actually,
one.
that's not one of the 10
That's pretty much
Commandments.
summed it up.
I am the
In fact,
Lord that
if
you
I'm
delivered
not
you from
mistaken,
Egypt. You
what I
shall know
said,
the
if you-
Sorry, but let's be honest with ourselves. You know, this gentleman is such a character. He has this amazing personality, if I should be honest with you. And he has this little sense of humor, which is very appreciable. But let's get one thing clear. The gentleman never described himself as Jesus. He's just got this particular costume on, looking all nice and fly, and Charlie ended up describing him as Jesus. So the first thing I kept asking myself, why are we always describing people who dresses as such as Jesus? Or as Jesus Christ? Let me be very specific. Why are we always ascribing them the title as Jesus? Because bro, who knows? For you know, Jesus wasn't even a light-skinned man, bro. Why are we always tagging people as such as Jesus? Anyway, as I keep saying, we keep relying on so much man-made decision. Then that's our problem. That's the problem in our part of the world. But putting all that aside, the gentleman kept making a lot of beautiful points right there. And just as the Great Commission in the life of every Christian goes, winning more souls for Christ. And one beautiful thing in the life of every Christian is to love your neighbor as yourself. So I really appreciate and love the gentleman hitting on that particular act. And and to be honest with you, wonderful people, I still don't understand why Charlie kept trying to ask him tons of questions about some specific verses or chapters in the Bible. Bro, you don't expect the gentleman to memorize the entire scripture word to word in mind. Understand what I'm talking about? He is clearly familiar with some verses and chapters, but he wouldn't get everything. Just as Charlie himself, the gentleman may ask him some verses and he wouldn't be able to quote it directly. So I really didn't appreciate that fact. But aside that, I saw this to be fun, and I love the fact that the gentleman is advocating for a world of love and peace. You understand? Hating against genocide, speaking against all the bad things happening in our part of the world. And hey, as I mentioned previously, he has this likable personality. You know, I love the fact that he ended up relating it to the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar beef. And in the course of his discussion, he ended up hitting on a word like, they are not like us. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that is the most trending this song on this planet at the moment. Recently, Kendrick performed at the Super Bowl half show, and he ended up performing that same song again. So they're not like us, bro. The gentleman is also entertaining, and I really love and appreciate that part of him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. Let's proceed.
Before me, you shall have no other graven images. You shall never take the Lord's name in vain. You shall honor your mother and father, so may live long in the land in which you are in. You shall honor the Sabbath day and keep it holy. You shall not murder. You shall not steal. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, wait, you don't like the Decalogue because you don't know the Decalogue.
Give it up for the sinner, everybody. Give it up for the sinner, everybody. Good job.
Thank you for. You are the worst Jesus. You don't know the 10 Commandments. You don't know anything. So thank you very much.
Okay, but you're a Christian, but you don't love people.
No,
so I don't think you're doing the job.
Hold on a second. I love all people. What do you think about the 1 million abortions that happen every single year in this country? Is that a genocide to you?
No, what's a genocide is what's going on in Palestine right now.
Hold on. Don't backpedal. You're the king of the world.
I'm not backpedaling. I'm right here in front of you.
Let's just have moral clarity. Do you think 1 million abortions a year is a genocide?
Let me ask you this. Do you think 15,000 children is a genocide?
No, it's not even close. It's a tragedy.
Oh,
it's not a genocide.
Even close.
Hold on. Let's get our.
I think this guy doesn't know what a genocide is. What do you guys think?
A genocide is an intentional killing of people to exterminate them.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so
sounds like what's going on in Palestine right now.
You mean it's an active war that Gaza started?
No, that's a genocide.
Let's take a step back.
Let's look at the apartheid that's been going on there since the 1940s.
How did this war
start? Before that, when Zionism, which is a form of European settler colonialism, which I'm sure you're a big fan of.
How did this war start?
How did this war start?
Yes.
Well, do you want to take it all the way back to the early 1900s?
No. On October 6th,
we might as well take it back. Tell you what, I was there for a lot of wars. You know, when I was around, there was a war going on. There was an occupation going on. Matter of fact, when I was around, there was an occupation going on. Do you know who was occupying my home when I was around the first time?
You mean like
the Romans?
The shoddy Seattle's apartment that you grew up in when you played Jesus on the afternoon?
The Romans? You know who the Romans are, right? The people you wish you were descended from, but you're really not?
Okay, not even sure what you mean by that. I'm asking you a question. On October 6th, was Israel actively at war with Hamas?
On this day right now, what is going on in Rafah?
Hold on, just answer the question, man.
Why don't you answer that question?
I'm happy to. Israel is rightfully invading Rafah to go kill every
last...
How
is it rightfully?
Hold on, because I'm getting there. You have to answer the question. On October 6th, was Israel at war with Hamas?
I'm asking you a question. What's going on right now in Palestine?
I've answered the question, first of all.
No, I don't think you answered it correctly.
Not in Palestine. In Gaza, which is a strip south of Israel, Israel is rightfully invading Rafah to kill every last Hamas terrorist. Why? Because
that's not rightful when you kill a bunch of children.
You're not answering the question, so I'll answer it for you. You know what happened on October 7th? A dress rehearsal to Holocaust 2.0 is what happened on October 7th.
Land. And what happened before that?
What happened on October 6th? And stop trying to justify. What happened on October 6th?
On
October 6th, nothing happened.
Oh, really?
You know what happened? It was the day before one of the most holy days on the Jewish calendar.
What happened
in I'm sorry, you're right. Something did happen
on
October 6th. You know what October 6th happened? All the Arab terrorists were getting ready to go kill babies and women in Israel to go invade rock concerts, kibbutzes, and nurseries and go slit little babies' throats.
Where are those Arab babies now?
Well, I'm sorry, Arab babies?
Yeah,
you mean the
where
Jewish
are they
babies?
at now? No, I'm talking about the Arab ones now.
Well, hold on. You're talking about
how many of them
civilians
died?
that
How many of them died and are dying right
you
now?
Mean civilians
while you're sitting
that
there with your microphone on.
They brought it upon themselves, man.
I don't think so, and that's not something I support.
Well,
so I will say this in closing, because this guy is a buffoon and definitely not a fan of mine or has represent anything of mine. I will say this:
he doesn't even know the Ten
point
Commandments.
I'm trying to say is to love everybody. That's it. Just stop killing everybody. Love everybody. Maybe you and me can get a kosher hot dog after this. I think it would be great. Love your neighbor, and they not like us. That's all I gotta say.
Love your neighbor as yourself. Leviticus 19, Deuteronomy 3-5. Hear, O Israel, I am the Lord your God. Love the Lord your God with their heart, soul, strength, and mind. He's Jesus, but not a very good one. Okay, let's get on up here. Who wants to come next? Yes. It's funny. These guys pretend to be Jesus walking around. They don't even know the Bible. It's hilarious. Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the Jesus character is a clear fan of Kendrick Lamar, no doubt, no doubt. But let's put that aside. Yes. So I think from the mid part of the video, they started having this beautiful conversation, which was more of an eye-opening to us all, hitting on what is happening in Israel, in Palestine, here and there. Yes, yes. And I agree with Charlie on his take on abortion. Understand? Up to now, I still perceive abortion to be illegal in mind and heart. Trust me. I still see it as such, because I am also of a view that I can't even describe it. So I really agree with Charlie on that part. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, a lot has already been said, so I wouldn't dwell so much on this particular video. But let me re-echo that they made a lot of contributions from the mid part of the video, especially from Charlie. Charlie ended up throwing a lot of light into some content you need to know, and trust me, it's an eye-opening to us all. It's an eye-opening to us all. I think he mentioned about something which happened in October something. I had no idea. So I think we should go back and watch this particular video so we get a clear understanding of one or two things properly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a lot has already been said on this piece, as I made mention previously. Again, my name is Seturilu, and I'm so excited we've gotten the opportunity to react to this particular video. If you love the content I do create, or if you love what I do, and you genuinely want to be part of this beautiful family, do what, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and keep your comments coming. Peace.